So I haven't filmed since we got back from the call center yesterday, but it actually went really well and time went by really fast. We had hundreds and hundreds of calls, and thankfully we had a lot of people helping us out to answer all the calls. So we were basically just screening people that thought they had coronavirus. So we were looking for a few symptoms and other underlying diseases, or being immunocompromised, being older than 60, being pregnant, like other things that could qualify for you to get tested, like being exposed to someone with COVID. And we'd call them back and try to set up an appointment for them. But right now, it's actually, we've been putting people on the wait list because there's so many people getting tested that we don't have enough appointment slots for everyone, which really sucks. So I don't know if anyone else has been experiencing this with the backup of getting tested, because how many people are worried about getting exposed. So honestly, at this point in time, I can tell how we don't actually know how many people have coronavirus, because it can take a really long time to find out if you have it. So if you guys are having any symptoms at all that are really similar to the coronavirus symptoms, like shortness of breath, fever, body aches, coughing, sore throat, coughing up blood, if you're over 60, immunocompromised, pregnant, have been exposed to someone, just stay home, because it can be a really long time until you can actually find out if you have coronavirus. So once you actually get the test done, which could take a week due to backup from how many people are signed up to take the test, it also takes another week for you to get your results. And if you guys are still moving around, talking to your family and seeing the ones that you love and you have these symptoms, you could be exposing them to coronavirus. So please, 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 if you're experiencing any of these symptoms, stay home and just self-quarantine on your own and just pretend like you have it, because it's better to be safe than sorry and expose the one you love. I had many people calling and saying, well, what do I do if I do have it and I can't find out for weeks? I'm like, then still stay home and quarantine. Just stop seeing everyone you love, because you don't want to expose them as well. So lots of different phone calls that I got. Well, it was kind of scary because a lot of people had like the classic symptoms, and I was like, wow, what if they could actually have it? Other people was like less concerned. I was like, maybe you just have the flu based on your symptoms. One person, I was concerned they were having an MI because they were having chest pressure and then tingling in their left arm, and I was like, maybe you need to go to the emergency room for that. So a lot of different calls that we got yesterday. And it was nice talking to some people. Some people were mad, of course, because they were being put on a wait list and couldn't get tested. So it makes sense that you're so worried and concerned and you can't get tested. I'd probably be mad too if I was in your shoes. So, I had to deal with a couple of patients that were mad, but overall, a lot of people are understanding and pretty nice, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm excited to do another shift next week. I had a really good time. So right now I'm just chilling in my room, quarantining and reading. That's what I've decided to do with my time off, is read. I really love reading. I'm totally into like the teen romance books, so if you guys have any recommendation, let me know below. I'm a hopeless romantic and love to read those books. So right now I'm reading, I think, On the Fence, and it's really cute and I'm really enjoying it. And I finished my other book that I was reading. I read really fast too. I'm such a nerd. And today I actually worked on my personal statement and wrote a rough draft. It's a really bad rough draft, but I wrote something and I was stressed out for 2 hours. Corey was like, stop pulling out your hair and gasping and making all these weird noises. And I was like, well, it's really stressful, Corey. You'll see when you start writing your personal statement. I forgot to film it. He made me the most amazing dinner. What was it?
Chicken piccata.
Chicken piccata. If you guys haven't tried it, you have to. And now he had the fun idea of making some chocolate covered strawberries, so I'm really excited. I don't even know the last time I've had a chocolate covered strawberries, only if someone else buys them because they're so expensive to buy. So I'm excited. So I just finished my other book I started yesterday. I just read like crazy, I guess, during this time. I have nothing else to do but read. And Corey just watches his TV shows like crazy. Making us some...
We're gonna make sourdough bread.
Oh yeah? Are you gonna make it? Okay. And now I'm gonna make us some Thai tea with boba. So excited. What'd you say? What comment did you make? That's what I thought. Hey guys, it's been a minute, but I'm back to filming again. I didn't have much to film. I still don't think I do, but Corey always is doing something exciting, so I thought I'd film him again as he is making his new food of the week. So this week, Corey has decided that he is going to start making sourdough bread. So he made a starter, which I had no idea any of this existed until he watched a lot of videos on it. So this is our little baby that we've been growing over the past week or so. And today we're going to attempt to make some bread, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see how the process goes. None of us have ever done this before. Apparently this is a really big deal. People can keep starters for years and years. I guess Corey's family had a starter that they had for like years that Corey's dad's dad gave to him. But I guess they threw it out and Corey's really disappointed. Because he's like, I could have used that and made my bread. But anyway, I guess we're going to start our own little starter. And Corey's been really good to it. He's been feeding it. He's been taking it out on walks. So hopefully it grows into a healthy, nice little baby. So Corey is about to fold his bread for the 6th time? 7th time. He's been folding it every 10 minutes for an hour. And this is what it looks like. It's all growing. It's a little big squishy little thing. This is how he folds it. I can smell the bread. Yeah. And then what are you doing after this? So thinking about waiting a couple hours?
Yeah, and then let it rest for 2 to 6 hours.
Okay.
I'm sure I'd cover it.
There's our little baby bread. You guys don't even want to know what we went through to get it in there. It was one heck of a process, that's for sure. But he's in there now, and he's going to be ready to be baked tomorrow. I call it a he, but Corey calls it a she. We can tell how we feel about this bread. So we've just been hanging out today, watching Netflix like always. We've been watching another show called The 100 on Netflix. If you guys haven't seen it, it's pretty good. It's really intense and definitely keeps you on your feet. And at first I wasn't sure how I felt about it because it's kind of violent too, but it grabs your interest because there's a love interest in there. And I found out that we're going to be starting to take our shelf exams again next week, but we're actually going to be taking them online. So we're taking them online from our own homes, which is really different and interesting. So we'll see how that goes. I haven't been studying because I didn't think I was going to take it for 4 weeks, so now I have to start studying again. Alright guys, so I haven't filmed the other adventures that have been going on today with the bread, but it is ready now and we're excited to show you what it looks like. Poor Corey had nightmares about it all night thinking it would turn out terrible, but it looks amazing. Look at that bread, guys! Yeah, oh my god, it's huge! That is our own little loaf of sourdough bread right there.
I don't know how to get it out.
Look at that. It's beautiful. Apparently the browner it is, the more flavor it has. So Corey has been letting it, oh gosh. Never seen anything like this before. Wow, what skills. Wow, that looks really good. I'm so excited to eat that. How much longer till we can eat that? So I curled my hair with my new NuMe curling wand, and I have a video up for you guys if you haven't seen it yet, using it, and I really like how my hair turned out. It's like the perfect like waves. They're really big and nice and loose, and they just look nice and natural. So I tried Corey's sourdough bread and it was absolutely amazing. I didn't film because we had a bit of an epic fail. We used wax paper instead of parchment paper because we thought they were the same things, and it melted into the bread, so we had to cut all the best part of the bread, like the hard crust, off the bottom and the sides. And we did have like the moist part still and like the middle part, which was good, but like all the yummy crunchy part that I really like was gone because of it. So Corey's really sad and disappointed in himself. All his nightmares came true.
Smith's fault.
He blames it on Smith's because he didn't know.
Parchment paper.
But yeah, so it was still good. We're just, next time we're gonna make sure we don't use wax paper when we make our sourdough bread. Bought some strawberries a while back and we decided to make some chocolate covered strawberries. So good. So here I have a waffle sandwich with peanut.
Some mozzarella cheese.
Oh, okay, here, call her.
Okay,
Oh, okay. So Can you pause that for a minute? I know you're watching some pizza video. So I got a waffle Eggo sandwich with Nutella and bananas, and I also made that 3-ingredient whipped coffee today. And Corey even tried it and said he is the best coffee he's ever had, and he's not much of a coffee drinker. So yeah, it's really good, guys. If you haven't tried it, everyone's like obsessed with it. And he's learning how to make pizza now.